we got another cool day. Got something new to play with again, and this is something, well, I've been waiting for a long time. Maybe some of you have too. I know not all of you, but I've been waiting for a long time. So for those of you that like drones, stay tuned, you're going to enjoy this. If you don't like drones, just hit next or previous, go one of their videos, and you'll have a lot better time, I'm sure. But for those of you who like, this is something I've been waiting to get my hands on complete for a while. You remember a little while ago, we did get the new one shipped to us, the new V2, and that's this guy here, the one that they first shipped. I tested it with Brenden. We immediately did some test flights with it and identified a couple of problems right off the bat, and they addressed them right away, so that was cool. I mean, the first thing was the new lid. We gave them the suggestion to raise the GPS puck outside of the body and into the new lid, so they did a wonderful job designing that, but there was a problem with the way it was wired, so I explained that to them. They promptly made a new one and shipped it to me. There it is, properly assembled, put together, and much better improvement. Thank you guys, that worked excellent. I also noticed that there was a problem with the new gimbal. The gimbal wiring was fantastic, or the wiring was the problem, but the gimbal itself was fantastic, but it would only work with one of the aftermarket GoPros, so not an actual GoPro. So that was a problem, because everything we use here pretty much is all GoPros, and I want to record in 4K, and the only one you can do that with is the GoPro Hero 4. So I told them about the problem with the wiring. They addressed it. They figured out that there was a problem with one of the connectors. Immediately, again, replaced it and sent me a new one to test, and that's this guy right there. And beautiful job again, everything perfect. The wiring is all self-contained now, so there's no just loose wiring hanging out the side aside from the one modular plug that connects right to the bottom. So everything is completely modular now, which is beautiful. If you remember the older design, I mean, hey, every design goes through progressions, and this is the next logical progression, and this wiring is much simpler. Now you can just easily remove the GoPro, the gimbal itself, anytime you want, and replace it with something else if you want to use the fisherman module or anything like that. So that was something else they sent me. They sent me their search and rescue device, because now you can convert it so that if you don't want to use the gimbal, if you want to decrease the weight and use it for search and rescue or dropping something, fishing line, anything like that, they have this available as their fisherman model. And this is just a quick release, like a payload release mechanism. And again, it's all anodized to match the drone. It's got a camera on it that is a fixed mount camera, so you just point it at the angle that you want, take off. It has the same modular plug, so it will interface right onto the bottom of the drone. So you can quickly change from one to the other depending on what your intentions or what your use are that day. So that's a nice feature. And then this becomes controllable on your remote control. One of the switches right here, you'll flip that switch and it will open this armature right there, and it'll drop whatever you're holding in the payload, whether it's a fishing line or a life preserver ring, anything like that. Even if it's just a bottle of water or a beer to one of your buddies on the beach. Mm-hmm. So we got all that new stuff to play with. And then once we had that and I tested it, said everything is good, they said, well, we want you to test a brand new system, fully assembled, out of the box. So that's where this guy comes in, and they sent me this one we just received yesterday. And this is the brand new one, brand new remote. They've got the new monitor in there as well, the new lid and the new gimbal, all in one V2 model. Everything ready to fly out of the box. All we have to do is charge the batteries. You have to do your compass calibration and accelerator calibration, which I've already done. We did that on shore. You don't want to do that on a boat. You need to set your accelerometers on something steady and level. So do it on a concrete platform like a pool deck or something like that. So that's the best way to do that. We've already calibrated the compass. Everything is good. We just need to screw on the propellers, plug in the battery, and take it for a spin. So that's what we're going to do right now. That's it.
Ready for swim.
Ready for swim. Okay, good. Okay, starting. So far so good. Do a little circle around the boat. So as you can see, it seems we finally have a viable product from SwellPro. Very impressed, I must say. Eric Hugh, the CEO of SwellPro. I mean, I commend your dedication to the product. It's been a long time in coming, but perseverance and persistence has shown its way through, and it finally looks like we've got something that actually really works and works well. So very pleased to say that. And this is not a drone like DJI that's going to go 7 kilometers. It wasn't designed for that. It's designed for local use around the boat in a marine environment. So it's something, you know, it's got a maximum range of 1 kilometer. I typically keep it in less than a half a kilometer, and it works perfectly. So I don't have any problem with that. Then you're going to be able to do things that you can't do with any other drone. Like you saw, I already took it aside and just went down the boat and went and checked the anchor set. You know, you can drop it in the water, make sure your anchor's set properly, that it's not just lodged on the side of a rock or something. It's going to pull out in the middle of the night. And that's very cool. So when you're coming into a sketchy anchorage and you're not sure where the coral heads are or anything like that, the drone can go up there and you can just park it above the entrance as you're coming in and enter the anchorage and be able to watch your screen and see where it is. So that's a very cool option. You'll be able to check for that and sandbars ahead of the boat, anything like that. But overall, this is just a drone meant to have some fun with. You can still get great pictures and video with it, even around your boat. So if you're going to be purchasing one of these off my website, then just be sure and join our Facebook group, and that's where we'll have lots of people for support as well. So if you need a question, a simple thing answered that everybody's already dealt with, there'll be somebody there to help you. And apart from that, I've also got a private Skype group that I deal with the factory directly, and I'm going to set up a customer version of that, so we'll all be on there, and if you have any problems, you come in and we'll make sure that the company's, you know, accountable and looks after you and make sure that we get the questions answered, problem solved, whatever it is needs to be dealt with. So be sure and check it out on our website. It's at ambientreallife.com in the shop. Just click on the shop and go there. You'll see the different options for the different drones. And there's many different packages you're going to find there. Right now I think there's just the 3, which is the base package, the advanced, and the ultimate. We're going to be adding in some new packages in the future as I come up with some custom options and working with it, including the VR package and everything. So if you're interested in anything that you don't see there and want something custom put together, just drop me an email. The email is rick@landandseavideo.com, just like you always see at the bottom here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight as much as I did. Again, if you have any questions, drop me an email. Get back to you as soon as I can. So until then, take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.